And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yes, here's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Navarro, Mignon, Rutten France, Inkinen. Nice physical challenge. And here's Haaland. He's in! Solid! Goal! Norway! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Norway breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Castel. Mazzarelli. Mignon. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ryerson. Ustigard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rutten France. Mazzarelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Turns and goes back. It's come through and he's had a quick look at chance! In he goes again! Berger tries to clear, and another try! Deftly away. They've played it short. Berger can get it clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Deach. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Berger. Bob. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bob. Ustigard. Moved on forwards. He is through here! Ryerson. Surlot. Bob. Played out to the right. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Upshaw. Navarro. Upshaw. And it's played forward. Østigard. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Haaland. Haaland. And he goes cross-field. Inkinen. Now that's well seen too. Out to the left it goes. Aim forwards. Solot. Solot making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Bob. McNish. Mazzarelli. Rutten France. Wins the duel this time. Østigard has given away a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Solot. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bob! Spectacular save! McNish. That's really well manoeuvred. Have it back and can go again. Bob. Berger, gently done. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Deitch. Over to the left. Looking to break at pace. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Haaland. Solot looking to add to his goal. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Østigard clears it away. And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. And it's played into the middle. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Cross needs to be good. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Routen France. And it's gone back to the keeper. Castel. Routen France. Mazzarelli. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Can he spark a counter here? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Routen France. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Incanen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've got rid. Navarro caresses it through. Chance! Quality ball. Nish.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Great chance! Aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Nish. Spread out to the left. Deach. Bob, some resolute defending there. Serves up across. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Upshaw. Good spread, back into the middle. It's run loose here. Berger producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Upshaw. Moved on forwards. Now it's Solot. Berger. And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Østegard. Ryerson. That's been drilled forward. Solot. And he's got his cross in. Clears it. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He is onto it in a flash. Ustigard forwards and with intent. Mignon. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Aim forwards. Roots and France. Mignon. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's anyone's ball now. Driven forward. Haaland. And it's lofted through here. That's the keeper's ball.
Terra, really?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? He hits the net.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And that could set him on his way. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Nish. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That'll be a throw-in. Upshaw. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mignon. Mazzarelli. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Navarro succumbs to the pressure. Navarro. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Roots and France. And it's played forward. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Solot. And the ball is out of play. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Aimed forwards, played back in, and he's there to clear it. Vestergaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Wrong ball by the goalkeeper. Bob. And it's played forward. Now it's Bob. Moved on forwards. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. McNish. Produces a goal for a shot! That has been knocked clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's making a real surge on the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Navarro. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Surlot swings it across. Shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roots in France. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bob. Now it's Surlot. Oh, that's neat. Bob. Bob! And it's played forward. Bob. Haaland. And the keeper has it. Berger. Vestergaard shifted upfield. Bob. And he cuts out the supply. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Routen France. Aim forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Oh, just skips past his man. Ryerson moved on forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's played forward. Upshaw. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. He has found the way through. Tries to get it clear. Over to the left. Crossed it again. Header! It's a look. It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And again they hit the front. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Inkinen. Always onto this. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. McNish. Oh, it's come loose. He's shooting! Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There will be a throw-in. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Norway really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mazzarelli. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Chooses to go back, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Berger, and he welcomes it in. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's found him in space. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Haaland. He's found a way through. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Mazzarelli. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, it's a great... And the shots! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played down the flank. Now here's the delivery. And he's got his range wrong there. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Berger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Navarro. Upshaw. Deach. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Surlot. Berger. Berger, gently done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, red, nice interception. And that has been cleared. And it's Berger. And here's Haaland. Oh, and a shot! And that is out of play. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Norway making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lobbed in behind. Surlot. Shot a goal! He scores!
Norway really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Roots in France. Upshaw. Deach. Upshaw. That's an imaginative pass. He has found a way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a throw. Berger. And here's Haaland. clears it away. Chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Play for a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Norway have reclaimed it. I think we're just about done here. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Navarro. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Norway really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rutten France. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Haaland. Haaland played out to the left flank. Now it's Solot. Cleared without complication. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Berger. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, there's a probing ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Aim forwards. That's tidy. Upshaw. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Looking to go deep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. McNish. That's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For most players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win.